It was September 29, 2009, a quiet Tuesday morning in the Pacific. Children were getting ready for school. Fishermen were already at sea. Villagers along the beaches of Samoa, American Samoa, and Tonga were beginning another peaceful day. The ocean was calm. The sky was blue. But deep beneath the sea, the earth was waking up. At 6:48 a.m., a violent undersea earthquake struck, magnitude 8.1. Centered just 190 kilometers south of Samoa. And it wasn't just one quake. It was a rare double subduction rupture, a deadly tectonic collision. The ocean floor buckled. And in under 3 minutes, the water rose like a beast from the deep.
There was no time. No sirens. No alerts. No warning. Within 10 to 15 minutes, tsunami waves 6 to 15 meters high crashed into the coastlines of Samoa and American Samoa. Entire villages were wiped out. Houses shattered. Boats were tossed into trees. Cars floated like toys in the surge. Survivors described a terrifying roar, like a jet engine, followed by a wall of water that swallowed everything in its path.
At least 189 lives were lost, including children torn from their parents' arms. Dozens of schools, homes, and churches were destroyed. Entire families were buried beneath the rubble of collapsed villages. In American Samoa, the capital Pago Pago was hit hard. Hospitals were overwhelmed. Roads were impassable. Electricity and clean water were gone. And in Samoa, the hardest-hit areas were along the southern coast, where entire communities were washed away.
Amid the horror came stories of extraordinary courage. A young girl in Lalamanu who remembered a school lesson about tsunamis and screamed for villagers to run. She saved dozens. A nurse who carried patients to higher ground even as the waves closed in. A father who tied his children to a coconut tree, holding them above water for hours. People climbed trees, ran to the hills, pulled strangers from the water, shared food, shelter, and tears.
In the days that followed, mass funerals were held. Entire communities wept for generations lost in a matter of seconds. But the people of Samoa and Tonga did not give up. They rebuilt. With international aid, new early warning systems were installed. Evacuation routes were drawn. Children were taught how to recognize nature's signs. Because now they knew. When the ocean disappears suddenly, it's not a blessing. It's a warning.
The 2009 Samoa Tsunami was a tragedy born in seconds. But its scars remain decades later. It wasn't just a natural disaster. It was a reminder that even paradise is vulnerable. And that nature, beautiful and brutal, can turn on us without warning.